25,000 LEGO clone troopers with LEGO ATTEs. 85,000 LEGO B1 battle droids with LEGO AATs. And finally, 6.1 million zombies. These are the warriors that inhabit this battlefield, and they're going to all be going to war with each other. Only time will tell who wins. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below. Let's get into it. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start right here, and these are the clone troopers over this way. They are currently on guard mode, and it looks like they are firing out quite a bit and sending forward a few units here and there to go and fight against the zombies that surround them. Now, there's not just zombies in the 6.1 million zombie units. There are also going to be about 150,000 trolls and some evil orcs as well. So we've got some variety out there, but they obviously outnumber the clone troopers and battle droids by quite a bit. So it will be extremely difficult for the LEGO units to win this thing, probably. Wow, these ATTEs are already very damaged. I wonder if they have that glitch where they get damaged by friendly fire or something like that. That sometimes does happen with some of these units. I don't know. But either way, the ATTEs are moving out over here, and here are some of those trolls moving on forward, and they are getting killed a good bit. Actually, right now, the zombie units are already down to 4.3 million units on the battlefield. They've already lost 2 million. That is kind of insane. Okay, the LEGO units mean business, boys. Holy cow. And the zombies themselves have only gotten 400 kills. So why don't we go ahead and cross the battlefield and make our way towards the LEGO B1 battle droids, who are all the way over here. And you can see they're dealing with some of these orcs over this way. The orc war boys coming forward. And yes, a few droids have gone down, but overall, they seem very stable, and they seem to be holding their lines nicely. Oh, over here, though, looks like the Orc Warboys are getting kind of closer and managing to get some swings on these droids. Maybe. I can't actually quite tell. So that is, yeah, maybe most of the zombie kills are coming from the droid areas over here. Wow, look at these swaths of warriors coming in. Oh, we've also got some trolls over here. Very nice. And they're slowly, painstakingly making a few gains in territory over here. Nothing too crazy, but just like a little bit by a little bit. Nothing too great. All right, where are those AATs at? Show me the AATs, brothers. Yes, here they are. Okay. And somehow there are dead droids all the way back here. I don't know how that is happening, and the AATs have also taken some damage, so quite confuzzling. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's honestly, it could be clone fire from all the way over in this direction, landing over here. That does happen sometimes on the battlefield. That could potentially be what it is, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, I guess the big idea of this is like, hey, if the clones and the droids can both individually defeat their zombie armies, they will end up fighting each other at the very end of this battle. So it is not so much a sprint, but more or less a marathon of warfare here that both sides have to go through in order to then compete with each other. It is going to be quite a big deal. Over this way, most of these zombies over here are completely dead. That's like millions of zombies dead on this side of the battlefield. And then we do have more trolls coming in from over this way, and they are also dying pretty badly to the clone machine gun fire. Look at these guys coming on in and getting mowed down absolutely. Whoo, baby! That is pretty brutal right there. Some of these clones are a little bit bloodied, so they have been taking at least some damage. But overall, it seems like melee units versus these LEGO units, forget about it. The LEGO units are absolute beasts on the battlefield. Now, we do know that the clone troopers are stronger than the droids. So the droids, they're worth about four droids are worth about one clone trooper, I would say. So in theory, if you had one clone trooper fighting against 4 different droids, the clone would win. If you had one clone versus 5 droids, the droids would win. Of course, that doesn't always pan out because it depends on terrain, it depends on a lot of different factors, are the clones surrounded, etc., etc. So, you know, not always the truth right there. But that's sort of a general thing that I've found with these LEGO Clone Troopers and LEGO Battle Droids. So, if the clones do make it out of this, they do need to have enough troopers to fight against the droids who do outnumber them by quite a bit. So that is another factor in here that we got to go after in order to see what's going to happen. Alright, lots of orcs coming against the clones over this way, and they are getting gunned down big time. Look at this, swaths of them getting dropped by tons of Star Wars fire here. My goodness. Wow, let's go check out on the droids again. By the way, sorry if I sound stuffy or anything like that. I was on Cape Cod for the weekend visiting family, and I got sick on the plane ride home, or at least I caught something on the plane ride home and woke up really sick, and yeah, so I'm struggling. I'm on all sorts of cold medicine right now to be able to work today. But after this video, I think I am going to go plop down on the couch and take a big snooze. So I do apologize if my commentary is a little bit, I'm all hopped up on Dayquil and Advil. Trying to just stay healthy a little bit, but I don't know if it's working. I really don't. Either way, the droids over here seem to be holding their own still, but I think they have taken more losses than the clones. As it stands right now, the clones still have 25,592 soldiers left. They did start with about 27,000. I just rounded down in the intro. The droids still have 47,000 troops left, and the zombies have a mere 1 million. So why don't we time-lapse these guys coming into the droids here, because I think that will look pretty cool. Alright guys, we just saw a lot of droids overthrown over here. The zombies and orcs are doing some serious damage to them and waning their lines quite a bit. But the flank of the droids is now secure, so now it's just these guys here. Let's see what the clones are up to. This city has been cleared out from all droids and zombies and whatever, and the clones are just kind of over here. I think figuring out where to head next, basically. Yeah, they just kind of seem to be running around everywhere, amok. They don't really know what to do, and I think that's because they're still pathfinding for the next enemy, because this game is still a little bit goofy sometimes when it comes to the AI pathfinding and things like that. So they're not entirely sure what to do. The droids over here are still locked in, so they're not going to go compete with the clones anytime soon, but maybe the clones will run a flank on the zombies and actually help the droids out. That would be pretty interesting. We'll see if that does come to fruition. I kind of doubt it. I think the clones are going to be aimless over there until finally their pathfinding works out. And by that time, I feel like the zombies might already be dead over here. I'm not entirely sure, but for sure the zombies are losing this battle, and it's going to be up to either the droids or the clones to win it. Let's time-lapse the end of the zombies here. Alright guys, pretty much the end of the line for the zombies here, but they fought till the bitter end, and they're even still getting a few kills now, which is pretty impressive, all things considered. I mean, it's pretty decent, I think. Are there any more AATs, by the way? They were around here. I don't really... Oh no, there's one right there. Okay, so there are some AATs left alive for the Star Wars droid units, which is good. We know that there are ATTEs for the clones still alive, so they will have to deal with those, and I don't know, they might be evenly matched. We could check. Wait, hold on. So let's see. A droid AAT right here has about 20,000 health. Alright, and then the clones are... Oh, we've got... The clones are just chilling over here. Some of them are dead. Alright, oh, it looks like they kind of fought like a few skirmishes with a couple orcs or something like that, but the clones are very, very spread out on the battlefield. That's very interesting. Oh, ATTEs have 30,000 health. Okay, so the ATTEs in this mod are a smidge stronger, just a little bit. Apparently there are 7 zombies left alive somewhere. I think that's probably a glitch. They're probably glitched somewhere. Not gonna see them probably for the rest of it. Oh no, now there's 5. Maybe they really will die. I don't know. But either way, it is basically up to the droids versus the clones now. The clones have 25,000. The droids have 35,000. It doesn't seem like enough for the droids to get a W here. But for right now, they're not really pathfinding forward or anything like that. They're doing the same thing the clones were doing earlier, and the clones have completely stopped over this way. Oh, we do have some AAT fire going into clones over this way. Look at that. Oh my god, okay. Artillery fire rounding out from the droids, striking some of these clone troopers from afar. Hey, that'll make the droid infantry's job a little bit easier, but why don't we time-lapse this while the droids kind of come forward, because it might take a while for them to redirect their sights this way. The AATs obviously have it locked in, but the droid infantry might take a while. Okay, there we go. The clones do start mobilizing here, as the droids, I think, have come up upon them. And yes, indeed, the droids have. There's light skirmishing going on between these two bloodied, zombified factions. Well, they're not zombified, but they've fought a lot of zombies. Lots of droids going down very, very early on here. They are weaker than the clones. The clones almost equal their numbers, so it is risky. But a number of clones are also going down up here, so there's still hope. And it's also nice that like a lot of the clones seem to be standing still in the way back, so the droids are kind of going bit by bit into clone troopers. It's not like they're having to fight the entire clone army at once. They're just having to fight small little squadrons of clones, if you will. Maybe a little bit larger than a squadron. Companies of clones, I guess, or a battalion. I don't know. What? I'm not good with military number. But either way, yeah, lots of clones dying over here. The droids are advancing forward. But it's a long path. Ooh, the ATTEs are firing from the back there. You can see, ooh, and more of these clones are coming forward now too. So a little bit more weight is going to be going up against the battle droids now. That's not good. At least the droids are running a heavy flank on these clones. Look at this, going all the way to the side over this way to engage with them. That's pretty nice. These mods look so good, man. They look absolutely incredible. Oh, lots of dead clones over this way. Holy smokes. Wowza! Like Scoob. That's a lot of dead clones. What about the AATs? Ooh. Those ones have been capped. I don't even see any more, dude. Yeah, AATs took a beating. Oh, and the droids overall taking a beating. What the heck? Okay. Wow, they plummeted. So the clones only have about 20,000 soldiers left. The droids have only like 5,000. So the droids all of a sudden just getting depleted like crazy. They've killed a lot of clone troopers, but again, it's just not enough, it seems. Oh, they're getting a few ATTE kills over here, but these ATTEs, I think, were providing artillery cover fire for a while before the droids actually spotted them. That might have been what led to the droids losing so many of their soldiers. At first, they were the AAT artillery boys, but then the ATTEs stole their strat and came into play. All right, droids getting crossfired over here as well from the clones to the side while they're trying to pincer movement these clones. I think they were semi-successful. There's a few clones left alive over here, but nothing too crazy. Yeah, these guys will go down. Yep, there you go. Dead clone troopers. Dead droids too, though. My goodness. Ooh. This has been a doozy of a battle for sure. I think it's kind of fun when we have all sorts of different factions all fighting at once. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you like to see more stuff like this where we like have a buttload of zombies, but then also a buttload of clones and droids on the battlefield too, and just have a multi-layered war going on? I think it is kind of fun. There's only about 1,500 droids left. You can see them all crawling around over this way, trying to move into the city here, but they are getting slapped by some clone fire from afar as they sort of enter in. The clones are smart enough to sort of stay out and just do cover fire inwards. Since they do have less troopers in the immediate vicinity, it is a smart move. Oh, look at these droids going all the way over this way. That's a crazy flank they're running. They're going way out here, and they are getting sniped in the process. 770 droids left alive. Not a crazy amount. 21,000 clones left alive. I rounded down to 20,000. I gotta stop doing that. I should round up, if anything. Oh, man. Yeah, there's still clones left alive in the city over this way now. I think they might have just moved in. But they're taking care of this little alleyway here. A few of them are going down, but they're able to slap these guys around before they can really fire as they round the corner. My goodness, man. Well, if you guys had the LEGO Clone Troopers as the winners, you know, congrats, you have picked correctly. But I was hoping to see a little bit more effort from the droids here. But they just ended up getting taken down. This little alleyway will drop for the clones, but not before they got probably like 3 or 4 times as many kills as they had right there. So that's not too bad. And here comes the cavalry here. The remaining clone forces finally sort of make it to the town after hearing on the comms that we had droid resistance over here. 60 droids remaining, and they're getting gunned down pretty good. 40 now. Ugh. Big clone trooper W. Big old clone trooper W. At least the droids didn't lose as bad as the zombies, because the droids do have 2.4 million kills on the battlefield, mainly zombies, and the clones have 3.8 million kills. So both sides killed a lot of zombies. There's apparently 8 droids left alive somewhere on the battlefield. They're probably lost somewhere, I don't know. But either way, guys, that is going to be the end of this here video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.